back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some room to work. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this fourth quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll wake up your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw is Jackson. That one into the hands of Watkins downfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To throw again is Jackson. Open man Watkins. Touchdown Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Lance. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 30. Another run here with Dobbins. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Dobbins trying the left side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Desperation time here. Lance. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, he really carved this defense up, didn't he? Threw for almost 400 yards, had 4 touchdown passes, and when he gets back to the locker room, there's a game ball definitely in his future. I can guarantee you that.